Just to say as well, I met with Nikolai earlier this week and we had for an interview for the stage. And I think it's important to note that while the stuff you see on stage is amazing, the care that goes into the performers as well. So Nikolai told me that everyone that auditions gets a thank you card, which I'd never heard of in my time of writing for the stage. I think that's such a lovely touch, and I think it says quite a lot about this theatre and the people that are working in it, and it's a really nice thing to do.
There's been quite a lot. You'll have... I'm sure those of you who read the stage, Matt's been writing some really provocative and interesting articles recently and looking, for example, at mental health amongst theatre professionals, people working in the theatre industry, because it's a very I'm very nervous sitting here in front of you this evening, and I imagine for an actor, going into an audition room, the sort of rigours of performing, it's a very stressful, it's a very, it's an incredible thing to do, I would imagine, but it's also very stressful, and I think trying to make the audition process as calm and welcoming as possible is something we all really pride ourselves on, because it's a very stressful thing, think of a job interview and then boil it down into, 2 minutes, you come into a room, you sing a song, you give a bit of background on yourself, and then you go out. It's a very ruthless and stressful thing to come into, so we really try to take care of the artists auditioning here.
I think that's fantastic. And people, like you were saying, that about the hardship of performers and how difficult it is, they also, musical theatre performers actually get quite a hard deal because they're never quite taken seriously by the industry, sadly enough. They sing, they dance, they act, they do everything, and yet they're never quite seen to be as good as a straight actor, which baffles me because I'm never going to be one to shy away from the fact or not admit that I love musical theatre, and I always will, and I think it's one of the best and most joyous art forms that you can see on the stage. So keep doing them because I love them. And
here. Yeah.